Hi folks, welcome to the Salty Seaman. It's breaking news. Spider-Man now in the Marvel Universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe that is. Big news, big great things going on. Ow! So excited. Sony actually working with the Marvel Disney, great news. I was expecting a lawsuit before we ever saw anything like this. It'd be years down the line, but they did a smart thing. It's like, hey, let's work together. Let's have a bromance, if you will. You know, Sony, Disney, Marvzy, whatever you want to call it. They announced, he would show up in a future Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. 2017, he gets his own movie. It's going to be co-produced. Disney, Marvel Studios, and Sony working together. Cats and dogs lying, into the world, apocalypse, whatever you want to call it. Speaking of apocalypse, talk about X-Men and Fox in a bit. But right now, it's great news. And of course, the first thing everyone thinks is like, well, Avengers 2 isn't out yet. It's in complete post-production, sure. And they probably already had a teaser in mind, but you can have two teasers at the in the credits. We've seen that a couple of times. I mean, they already had two planned. Make it three, or take one out. If one was a silly throwaway, like the, as much as I love the shawarma scene, it'd be way more exciting if we got a little sneak peek of Spider-Man hanging out with meeting some Avenger types. Of course, the major thought is, he'll show up in Captain America 2 Civil War, since in the comics he had a huge part in that. He unmasks, and, he has this great kind of mentor protege relationship with Iron Man, and that will make so much sense in this movie, especially him coming in as a new hero. Iron Man's already the established kingpin on the block, no pun intended, in terms of Marvel superheroes. That it makes perfect, total sense, and I expect to see that. But let's hope we get just a little taste of him in the end trailer of, or the end teaser stinger of Avengers 2. If not even just, in this day and age, just digitally slide in just a Easter egg of Spidey swinging by in New York during like a fight with Ultron or something. Anything, I would love it to see it. So excited. So glad they decided to do this, made the right move. Now we've got, Fantastic Four is about to come out with a movie. I don't expect it to do well. Personally, Doom as a blogger, I'm sorry, I give everything a chance before I make up my mind, but I like my Doom ridiculous and overblown, and being a dictator, and I'm sure he can be as a blogger, but as a, he's a dictator, and that's the best part of Doctor Doom. So I don't expect this movie to do well. We know I might get surprised, but I don't. X-Men's still rolling along, doing great. However, it would be nice to see them doing the same kind of deal. You could even, at some point, have all three studios working on one movie, have just all the characters together. I don't know what you're going to do with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver at that point. That would just, you get two different versions, and you just have to kind of ignore something and merge them. But anyways, it doesn't matter. At some point, something will be worked out, or there will be a lawsuit, because that's just how, Disney's going to roll with that, and they know they're going to want their intellectual property back soon. The whole thing, not just 95% of it. And, that 5% is making billions of dollars. They're going to want it all back. That's just the way life works. That's it. Great news. Can't wait to hear more. Can't wait to see Avengers 2, see if they slide that in. Hopefully I don't get, it takes me a while to see movies out here, so hopefully I don't get spoiled ahead of time, like, oh, you gotta see the trailer, and I'd rather be surprised myself, even though I'm kind of expecting it, hoping, anticipating. I'd rather just be slightly disappointed it didn't show up, or be pleasantly happy when he does. So, either way, that's it for the Salty Seaman. I'm out. Quick little news break. Peace.